Tuesday, September 10, 2024. This is CVM News at noon. I'm Nika Lewis. The Jamaican government is making good on its commitment to help restore peace in gang-run Haiti, pursuant to a prior commitment by the Holness administration August last year that the island's security forces are now readying to send 24 of its own to join the multinational task force led by Kenya.
Today we announce that Jamaica will begin its participation in the multinational security support mission with the deployment of 24 personnel to Haiti to provide command, planning, and logistics support. The deployment is comprised of 20 JDF personnel and 4 JCF personnel. The security forces continue in a state of readiness to support further deployment towards our overall commitment as the mission in Haiti is scaled up.
In January last year, the government indicated its willingness to participate in the mission to help restore peace and install a new Haitian government. The Jamaican government was the first to commit troops, emphasizing that any mission must have the support of the Haitian people and be backed by adequate resources. Last February, following a CARICOM visit to Haiti, Jamaica, with Canada's support, agreed to host and train members of the Haitian National Police Force.
Jamaica also has a national security interest. Here in Jamaica, we see the growing entrenchment of gangs who organize the production of armed violence with a view to economic gain, spreading terror in communities and weakening the state's guarantee to citizens' security. The threat is at a level in the region where gangs and organized armed violence they produce is a threat to the very state.
Haiti is now under the leadership of a transitional council as gang violence grips the nation. In March, the UN revealed that gangs had seized control of over 80% of the country's capital. Jamaica had previously committed 200 troops to their efforts.
That have made commitments have deployed all at once. It's not practical, it's not possible. Preparations have to be made in the host country, and so as those preparations are made, then and the possibility of scaling up happens, then we will on our side fulfill all our commitments. So this is a start to what we intend to do, and as the situation in Haiti is prepared for our presence, we will deploy.
In other news now, a devastating fire engulfed a house early this morning, resulting in the death of a woman and causing significant damage to the property. Preliminary reports are that the blaze occurred in Claremont, St. Anne. The authorities are currently processing the scene. There was yet another shooting in Mandeville, Manchester last evening, sometime after 10, this time in the Knockpatrick area. One man was killed in that incident. He's been identified as 46-year-old Kevin Brown, also known as Cheese. Brown was shot and killed in the Green Street community, while 2 other individuals were injured. Investigations into the shooting continues. A 38-year-old business owner of Orange St. James is forced to recover from a break-in at his home in the Over River community on Monday. Sometime around 1:30 in the afternoon, the entrepreneur received information that his home was being broken into. The individual was away on business when he was contacted by a relative who observed that the lock to their back door was broken and the door left open. The business owner later arrived home and observed that a safe containing $2,300,000 Jamaican dollars, along with documents and other personal items, were all missing. The Inter-American Commission on Human Rights, IACHR, has filed a report on Jamaica's performance in press freedom in recent years. The report highlighted various incidents, including a shooting at a prominent media house. Jamaica has fallen 20 spaces back on the world's Press Freedom Index, ranking 32 this year from a previous 22 in 2022. Parliamentary Secretary Senator Abka Fitzhenley reacted to these findings on Lead Story yesterday.
Government of Jamaica takes very seriously the issue of enabling an environment where freedom of the press prevails, and we believe a lot of work has gone into that process. And it is the view that in the majority of instances, the media is able to operate in an environment where they are free of harassment or any impediment that would cause them to be discomforted in conducting their work. That's a view of the government of Jamaica. However, we are aware that there is significant room for improvement, and we continue to open the channels of communication with the various stakeholders, including the key stakeholder, that is the media, towards enhancing the environment and making it more conducive to press freedom. So we believe, we are confident that significant work has been done, but much more work is to be done. That being said, I am not surprised at the findings of this international body based on a few incidents which transpired, which I believe were unfortunate. I note in one incident where a TV cameraman was attacked. It is good that an individual has been taken into custody, and there is some accountability in that regard.
Death is inevitable and can occur at any given time. It's for this reason that the Administrator General's Department is urging Jamaicans to create a will so their assets can be distributed as they wish. Speaking on Sunrise this morning, Chief Executive Officer Stacey Nkarti says many Jamaicans do not have a will because of superstitions around the idea.
As the segment said, we deal with deadlift, you know, and so when somebody dies, we focus mainly, because as you said, most people don't make a will. So we're focusing on a particular population of vulnerable people, children, those under 18. Because as you said, people die, there's a fight, there's an argument, few people remember their school fees to be paid, their children who need to have lights, water, food. And so we focus on that group of persons. So where somebody dies with assets, house, you said, car, land, whatever it is, money in the bank, insurance policy. We have entertainers who die, they have royalties coming in. We have a variety of assets. People die in a car accident. We have a lot of accidents on our road. We have to sue the person who caused the accident. So we have lots of assets coming in. We have horses, you name it, we have it at the department. Boats, fishermen die, people with yachts, whomever. Anything that you have in life carries through to death.
Yes.
And so what we do, we look at what you have, do various investigations to see what is there, bring in the assets so that we can take care of the children. We give the adults what is theirs while they're adults, and we keep what is for the child with the department.
Will you please stay with us? News at Noon continues after this break.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
Keep your career options open for local and overseas job opportunities in the booming hospitality and tourism industry with City and Guilds and AVE endorsed certification at Distinction College. Start online and face-to-face classes very soon in a career of high demand for workers globally, and get certified in housekeeping, food preparation, waitering, travel, tourism and hospitality, bartending and mixology, customer service, call center, cake baking and decorating, airline ticketing. No subjects required, no age limit. Register this week and get an additional course for free. Call Distinction College at 876-356-4167 or 354-8560. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, Ocho Rios online or St. Elizabeth.
Tired of the high interest rates and the whole heap of loan payments every month? Take a debt consolidation loan from AIM to pay credit card bills and all other high interest rate loans from other institutions. Make one low monthly payment to AIM and take home some extra money in your pocket. That's financial freedom. One loan, one low payment, more money in your pocket. Call AIM today to lower your loan payment. And remember, you won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
Welcome back. The death of an outgoing passenger at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay is raising serious concerns about the state of the country's emergency health care. In fact, calls have since emerged for urgent reforms, with both the government and the opposition demanding answers. Ramon Gordon tells us more.
The tragic death of Leroy Smith at Sangster International Airport has sparked widespread calls for urgent healthcare reform in Jamaica. Both the opposition People's National Party, PNP, and the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, TODS, are pressuring the government to address significant gaps in emergency medical services at the nation's major airports.
When my advisors yesterday, the day before, advised me that there's no medical facilities at the airport, I was surprised. Because at the transport center, there's a medical facility. You know, you can go to if you get a cut in the transport center, you can rush into. So why a place where it's bringing in 3 million people, and it could be 6 million to and from each year? Why don't we have a medical desk?
The opposition has extended its condolences to Smith's family, while also criticizing the government for what they describe as failure to provide adequate emergency healthcare services. The PNP also highlighted concerns about the state of Cornwall Regional Hospital's ambulance fleet, peddling a claim soon shot down by the island's health minister in an interview with CVM TV News on Monday.
To say that there are 5 ambulances at the Cornwall Regional Hospital is misleading. In fact, only 2 out of those 5 ambulances are roadworthy.
Cornwall Regional Hospital, as it relates to ambulance services, has 6 ambulances, as I understand it. I believe 4 of the 6 are functional, or that is what I've been told by the management. But again, in this instance, I think one has to be careful not to connect the two, because it's not an issue of a lack of ambulance services by Cornwall. It's an issue of what arrangements were in place to support that facility, the airport, based on the contracts that are in place between the private entity and the healthcare provider.
That private entity is MBJ Airports Limited, which operates Sangsters International through a concession agreement between a Mexican and Canadian company. The healthcare provider is International Medical Group Hospiten. Speaking with CVM TV News Monday, Transport Minister Darrell Vaz stated that he's ordered a probe into the circumstances surrounding the death.
I have gotten a preliminary report from MBJ, Sangster International Airport concessionaires, and I have asked for some more specific information relating to the CCTV camera. I also have asked questions in relation to the contractual arrangement with Hospiten, whether or not that arrangement has a dedicated ambulance. I'm following it up, and I'm just waiting to get the information so that I can do a proper assessment and give some directives.
Ramon Gordon for CVM News.
More CVM News at noon after this break.
Pass your CSEC and CAPE exams in only 4 to 9 months at IIRQ Academy, located at 32 Hope Road, Kingston 10. Start CSEC and CAPE classes from scratch this term and sit exams in January, May,